Everybody, I am back at your request. We are going to take a look at the energy surrounding him personally in love and see what energies around him to come. I got this boring feeling off of him. He is so bored. It kind of made me feel uncomfortable. I kind of felt like he had a double life. And I'm talking about as far as what he feels. I felt a lot of boredom. I felt depression. I felt like he's not happy, and I felt like he's very bored. I really do. And this is spiritually, of course. And even the energies around him, not happy, not feeling love, want to get out of this spirit of sadness, wanting to get to the good part of life, desiring to have more than what he has. And I'm talking about more love and desire of love. He wants to be wanted. Love is actually the greatest energy that I have around him when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to relationships. Relationships is important to him. Feeling love and feeling admired is very important to him. Without it, I think he would crush. But as of right now, I don't have a happy spirit. It is a lot going on right now. That could be why. We can always come back and check it. But there's an unhappiness here that he wants to end. Something he wants to end is some type of unwanted feeling, thought. He wants to be loved. He wants to be noticed. I don't know where he wants this love to come from. It feels like he wants it to come from a partner. I do feel like he has a strong relationship with his grandmother. I don't know where that came from, but I can see that. He has a hard time staying connected to people. He has a hard time having a consistent relationship. He gets bored too quick. He disconnects from time to time. He tends to feel weak in the world. He tends to feel unwanted. He tends to feel not needed. Yeah. He doesn't know how to walk away from these emotions. He's emotionally unbalanced, but he's really good. He knows how to present himself very well. Um, he makes me feel like that people will laugh at him when he's telling the truth. So I think that's kind of like the stuff that I'm picking up, this sarcastic way, this thing of I'm not trying to be funny, I'm for real. And I think that it doesn't matter if you know that he's telling the truth or not. Kind of robotic in a way. He has some serious life decisions to make and he refused to make them. I feel like he needs to move on and move forward. I also feel like there's another location of living he should be in. I feel like he should be relocating from where he's at now. He doesn't want to or he hasn't decided to, but I do feel a relocation over him. He's not ready to move to the next place. He's not pushing himself. A lot of issues there. So much so that we could just stop on him. Because at the end of the day, he feels like he's not getting the attention and the acknowledgement that he should be getting. He doesn't feel as strong as he used to feel. He feels like he doesn't have a lot of power. He wants this sadness in him to end. He wants to connect to other people, but he often finds himself pulling away and detaching from them, disconnecting from them. He needs to relocate. He needs to move on to another stage of life. Maybe it's another job, another position, another way of living, another location. It's something he needs to move forward into, and he's holding back. He's fighting against where he's supposed to be right now. I actually feel like he should have moved on maybe like 2 years ago. From what? I don't know. Let's see a little bit more on that. There's conflict surrounding him, and I think it's him. He had another opportunity 2 years ago that I think he regrets. There's some type of regret here on a 2 year ago opportunity. This can be in business, this can be in love, this can be in moving from house to house. It's some type of 2 year old regret here. Yeah, he was once passionate about something and he made a decision to change his mind. Maybe he changed a no to a yes or a yes to a no. I don't know which way he went, but 2 years ago there was some type of shift. There was something that he walked away from, something that he left. Maybe it's a lover, who knows? But he has a 2 year regret. And there we go again with this lack of love. Maybe someone left him 2 years ago. I do know he has a strong relationship or comfort in a grandmother. Very, very important to him. I can actually see him laying on her. He missed that relationship, or he wants more of that relationship, or that's the only woman he feels comfortable around. When it comes to love, there is some deception here. When it comes to his love life, not being honest about what he thinks. He's not telling everything inside of his love relationships. He holds back the way he feels and the way he truly feels. He's always plotting to leave a relationship. I don't know his love history, but I feel like he's had several. I believe that he loved them all and needed to leave them all. That's how it feels. He doesn't tell people his next move. He keeps it to himself. I got a Cancer here. Look pretty bright, but it could be deceiving. If he's happened to be dealing with a Cancer, I think this person is very deceiving in some kind of way towards him. I think that he sees it, but he's not taking an action on it. But at the end of the day, when it comes to love, it's someone he wants to reunite with. But either he can't or it won't be the best. Who do you want to reunite with? His heart is yeah. Who do you want to reunite with? Who do you want to give this love to? Who do you want to... You want to communicate with somebody else from the past. It's not the Cancer. It's someone else. Who do you want to... A possible fire or earth sign. It could even be a Leo. Something happened 2 years ago to him. Someone broke away from him, or he broke away from someone. He regrets a decision that he made 2 years ago, and that pretty much anchored his spirit. He's been stuck in that moment for a very long time. Well, for 2 years. And because of that, it's like everything haven't been right after that. So if you guys can pinpoint what was happening in his life around 2 years ago, that's pretty much where he is stuck at. Right there. And I do see him dealing with a new person. It feels new. It is a possible Cancer he can be dealing with. It's a possible air sign he can be dealing with right now. But he's deceiving them with his thoughts. He's not telling this person everything. I wouldn't be surprised if he's with someone now, he will walk away. It's someone else that he wants to get back to. It's someone else who has his heart. It's someone else that he desires from the past. But either he don't believe it's going to be successful, or it really won't be successful, or maybe even delayed. Possible fire or earth sign that he wants to get back to. It could be this Leo. Could be a Capricorn. His life is behind him. He hasn't been happy since. Not fully happy. Yeah. There's someone else from the past. What's next for him? He needs to be careful because he's detached from reality in a lot of ways. And he's detached from reality when it comes to these partnerships. It's very possible they can get someone pregnant and may not even be happy about it. But it's very possible he can do that. I see another opportunity coming up for him to make another choice, to release some of these burdens, to release some of this pain, or maybe just having a child will help him heal. I don't know if he had kids now or not. Mm, yeah, it's ugh, yeah. He's not ready to move forward. He do have some opportunities here to do greater things, but I don't see him taking it. I don't see him taking it. Not at all. He gives up quickly. Yeah. Let's see. Huh. No, it's really amazing. I haven't did no one like this in a while. To a point where what's next for him, he doesn't care. That's pretty much how this feels. Yeah, some stuff coming up for me. It's some opportunities for me to grow, for me to rise. It's some opportunities for me to be lighter, more peace. But he's not pushing for it. It's almost like he surrendered his will. Whatever happened, whatever trespass him, he'll take. Mm, let me see if he wants to leave his job. I kind of felt some of that. Let's see how he feels about his job. I kind of feel this robotic feeling around him. Like, he just do whatever he got to do. How do you feel about your job? Yeah, see, he's just doing it. If he left that job, it'd be because he was pushed out. He's not focusing on elevation. He is existing right now, and he needs healing from something that happened 2 years ago. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a person you'll want to hang around for long periods of time. It just don't feel like that. So if you want something more specific, you could just put it down in the comments. I'll be happy to do them again and answer something more specific. Energy wise, there's a 2 year mark. 2 years ago is something that needs to be taken care of. So he can get his life back. He needs to get his life back. Okay? Alrighty. Take care.